ID?
I'm going to need yours.
Place you under arrest, sir.
For what crime?
What crime? Right now you're interfering. I'm investigating.
Interfering what crime?
You're interfering.
What crime?
You're interfering.
You might need to go get your supervisor. I know more about you than your job.
They just want to know what you're doing recording here, man.
I told you, BCNN, Butt Crack News Network.
Okay.
I'm getting content for a story, and you're interrupting it.
Okay, what story?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Don't you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've done nothing illegal for me to have to identify me. I've done nothing at all.
So
I'm just
we're talking in circles.
No.
I mean, I explained to you the process.
No, I like I said, I do understand
what it is, okay?
Yeah, I do understand.
He called the police on me. Kurt, you son of a gun, golly. You got a vehicle around here? Huh? Vehicle. Oh, I'm airborne qualified. I jumped in on a parachute. My urethra's wet.
I don't know anything. You are a suspect at this time.
I understand this.
Okay.
Can you tell them no? Can they leave me alone, please? Thank you.
I don't know why you're making it
No
so
le diga mi
difficult.
nombre. No le diga mi nombre. Gracias.
How do I know you don't have a warrant out for your arrest?
No, I don't have a warrant out for my
How do
arrest.
I know that?
Because I don't engage in criminal activities.
I don't know that.
I understand.
You illegally detained me for filming a child, sir. What the fuck is wrong with you? How long have you been a police officer, sir? How long have you been a police officer, sir?
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
Have you ever had an encounter with police where things just didn't feel right? Drop a comment below with pro if you've ever stood your ground. Today, we're taking you across Waverly, Iowa, Connecticut, and beyond, where everyday citizens faced off against cops in moments that went from calm to absolute chaos. From dumb cops escalating simple encounters to tyrants demanding ID with zero cause, to female cops and supervisors stepping in to shut it all down. These are the top, most intense ID refusal moments ever caught on camera. We're talking cop-owned, illegal detentions, crazy cops melting down, and officers making their biggest mistake on record. Massive credit to creators like Flex Your Freedoms and Connecticut Constitutional Television, channels that continue to push awareness about your civil rights in real-world encounters. Now the question is, what would you do if this happened to you? Make sure to subscribe to their channels, links in the description and on screen, and tell them ID Refusal Pro sent you. Because we don't just watch freedom, we live it.
How you doing?
Hey, you scared me.
What you up to?
You startled me.
Sorry. What you up to, bud?
Just recording.
What for?
Oh, I'm BCNN.
For what?
BCNN.
What's that?
It's a news network.
Okay. You got an ID on you, bud?
I do. Maybe. Here you go. Billy Buttcrack from the Billy Buttcrack News Network.
Okay. I need your actual ID, sir.
Oh. Sir, let me see that ID, please.
Okay. I'm going to need your actual ID.
I'm going to need yours.
Place you under arrest, sir.
For what crime?
For what crime? Right now you're interfering. I'm investigating.
Interfering what crime?
You're interfering.
What crime?
You're interfering.
You might need to go get your supervisor. I know more about you than your job.
They just want to know what you're doing recording here, man.
I told you, BCNN, Butt Crack News Network.
Okay.
I'm getting content for a story, and you're interrupting it.
Okay, what story?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Don't you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a boob inspector.
Okay.
Okay? Department of Titillations.
Okay.
Okay? I work for BCNN, Butt Crack News Network.
Okay.
My nickname is Billy. I go by Billy Buttcrack.
Okay. What's your actual name?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Or let me see your ID first.
Okay.
JD Hartwig.
Yep.
Let me see your ID, young man.
Okay.
Please.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing out here for the business, bud.
Oh, for the business?
Yep, they're the one that called you.
I know. I was trying to get a job here. I asked them, and they left me hanging. I've just been standing here. I told them I want 7 figures.
Okay.
You know, I don't work for cheap. I don't work for that 6-figure BS. I want to be a millionaire, and I want it now. You know what I mean? So I'm out here doing a story. I'm BCNN. We're going to be the biggest news network in all of the world, not just America. Butt Crack News Network will be #1. I guarantee you. We're not CNN. We don't produce fake news. We're real news.
Okay.
BCNN. You're going to hear all about us. We are the best in the business.
Okay.
So I'm just out here trying to get stories, you know? I'm working on this one right now, and then I'm going to work on another one. you know.
Where at?
I'm trying to go to the lactation plant.
Which is where?
They have different hospitals for lactation. So I'm trying to figure out like the best milk content between fat and proteins, because we're trying to get the best protein milks possible. I know you heard of muscle milk before, right? Exactly. We're trying to get even a better product. And here I have this Fairfield Life. It's 50-50. I'm trying to get the absolute best. This has 50% more protein. How? Ultra pasteurized. We want to do that the same with breast milk. I don't know if we can, but we're going to fucking try. You know, we need the best products available.
Okay.
Would you care to try some?
No thanks.
I can assure you it's going to be some of the best milk you've tasted.
No.
And we're going to do it better at BCNN, Butt Crack News Network.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's also something if you want to help with the missing person report.
What missing person report?
I've been looking for this man. I've been looking all over for him. He goes by Beetle. Beetlejuice. Lester Green is his real name.
Okay. Hang tight. I'll be right back with you.
Okay. Beetle. Beetle, baby. He got me all horned up. How we doing, Jen? Well, just we're at Waverly, Iowa Plastics. Waverly Plastics. Okay. Yeah, he wants to smell my panties or something, and you know, I just want to inspect some boobs. Like, is that a crime? This is Waverly Police Department. Waverly Police Department. I was thinking about taking a piss here too.
What's that?
I was just looking at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About taking a wee over there or what?
Oh, you know, everyone has to pee, but
They do, but not in public.
yeah, no, peeing in public cannot be
Then
good.
We're gonna identify you one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would rather not piss here today.
Okay, that's
Maybe when you guys aren't here, I'll sneak around and pee, but I probably won't.
No problem.
You know, I'm a good
And then
man.
If someone does see you, then they're gonna identify.
Oh
you.
my gosh,
You know
yeah,
what I
I don't want to pee.
mean? Yeah.
All right, I'll
Or
hold
you
it.
could go to
I'll
the
hold
gas
it in.
station and go there because it's inside.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty good idea, I think.
Yeah,
So that keep you from getting in trouble. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get in trouble.
Exactly. Well, if you want to stay out of trouble, don't be outside.
Okay. Hey, do you want to? Or do you like watching news networks?
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan. I don't watch the news.
I don't blame you because it's fake news, right? For the most part, it's propaganda based.
I just don't like it because they just seem to hem up on all the depressing stuff, and I don't want to hear it. So.
That's true, and I work for BCNN. We only do real news. We like to show the good and the bad. We do them both.
What you got going with NAPCO then?
They're government contractor nerds
Okay. For what?
for being nerdy.
Well, I know, but.
Oh, like what? Oh, I just told him. So I'm trying to do, if you didn't see my badge on here, boob inspection, Department of Titillation. We're trying to produce the best milk. That's why I brought out Fair Life milk, 50% more protein. And we're trying to figure out ways that we can alter, if we could use breast milk for lactation purposes to produce it into protein-based drinks. Because you can get it's more natural for one. It comes from breast, and you know that's what we drink when we're babies. Why not drink it when we're older? We can get much better product for cheaper, and it's going to have more protein. I've been looking at, you know, certain scientific data that does show it has 7% more.
Before we go down too far of a rabbit hole, what does that have to do with NAPCO? If you don't mind me asking.
I was told to come here. I can't release all the information why, but I am told that there are certain sources that say they have certain lactation plants possibly inside or something to do with lactation in itself, next to the plastic.
This moment feels chaotic, but legally, it's precise. Under the Fourth Amendment, an officer must have reasonable, articulable suspicion to detain someone. In Hebel versus 6th Judicial District Court, ID can only be required during a lawful stop. Here, the officer never clearly establishes that threshold. No crime is articulated, no detention is justified. And when the pressure is tested, it collapses.
Well, I mean, we do get a lot of. I mean, that's in a plastic container. So.
You know what? This isn't plastic, so.
It's not.
No, it is. No, you're right. It is.
Yeah. I mean.
And I think this is recycled plastic too, if I read correctly.
It may be.
But so if you ultra filterize milk through the filtration process, that's when you reduce the fats in it. And I want to make it as lean as possible. Like this, I think it has, I don't know, 40% or something less than you would find in traditional whole. So it's just something to think about in the future, changing the milk. You know, why not use female breast milk? You know, is that a big deal? Why not inject men with estrogen? You can produce, you know, lactation products that way with breast milk. There's many different routes you can go in. You know, I think it's time in 2022 that we utilize everything that we can. So, I mean, especially, you know, if prices are going to go up, are breast milk going to go up? I don't think so. It's easy to pump that out. It's not that hard. So that's just something that we're working on currently. I have many different leads I was going to hit up, but it's just something to think about. You know what I mean? So, did you have anything else for me? Unless if you know any leads.
Like I said, just don't pee in public.
Oh, I won't pee in public.
That will be an issue.
Oh my gosh. All right, I won't. I'll sneak around. I'll go to, you know, gas station or something.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Have a good day doing your video.
All right, you guys have a good one. Take care, gentlemen. BCNN, don't forget it. Butt Crack News Network, one of the best. You'll hear about us. Have a good day, sir. Oh, they're milking me. They milked me good.
What just happened wasn't luck, it was control. When emotion meets ego, things spiral fast. But what if you stay calm, precise, and grounded in knowledge? The next encounter proves something powerful. Sometimes, silence and composure hit harder than any argument.
Sorry, I do not like people standing behind me.
Well, I don't want you in the road, so
Okay,
I'm in the road.
I'm right here. The car's in the way. I don't like people standing behind me.
So you do understand why we're stopping you?
No, I totally, like I said, I live here. If I saw somebody suspicious, I'd probably call them myself.
So you're well versed in constitutional law and whatnot?
Constitutional rights, yes. And
do you know what a Terry stop is?
yes, Terry versus Ohio, yes.
What is it?
To have probable cause, to
What
be
would-
able to,
So what would be our probable cause?
you would have to be able to articulate a reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is about to be committed, or is in the process of being committed.
So what was our initial complaint?
I have no idea.
The initial complaint was neighbors are concerned because the gentleman wearing all black was walking around up and down the street with his phone. We weren't here, so we're going by what other people call,
I understand.
taking photos.
Okay.
So they were concerned that, like I said, there may be casing a house, or like she said, they could
No,
be casing a house. They're concerned that they're going to be burglarized, robbed. Yeah, who knows why? But they
I
called.
understand
So
100%.
what's our job as a police officer when we come here?
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, and uphold the law.
No, in this case specifically, what's our job?
I have no idea.
To locate the person they're talking about, right?
Okay.
And then to what?
Make contact.
And
Do your investigation.
which includes what? Doing what?
Asking questions. I know you're dying for me to tell you to identify me, but
Yeah.
I've done nothing illegal for me to have to identify me. I've done nothing at all.
So I
I'm
guess
just
we're talking in circles. 'Cause, I
No.
mean, I explained to you the process.
no. I like I
leading
said,
up
I do
to
understand.
what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I do understand.
I just tried. We went over Terry, First Ohio, and what a Terry stop is, and what.
Teaching them the laws.
Well, he told me he's aware, but he just doesn't want to identify himself.
I don't see what the issue is if I'm not doing anything illegal or
Okay,
wrong.
Go ahead. Next time I'm going to ask for a complainant, which then will in terms lead to an arrest. As for today, there is no complainant, so you are free to go.
This is where control becomes visible. Under Terry v. Ohio, Officers need reasonable, articulable suspicion, not vague concern, to detain someone. Simply walking, filming, or existing in public does not meet that threshold. Connecticut is not a universal stop and identify state without a lawful stop. Notice the shift. The officer stops asserting, starts explaining, then disengages, not because of defiance, but because the law leaves no room.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for being professional. I appreciate that. Goes a long way. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Connecticut Constitutional Television, CCTV. We're out.
Calm, knowledge, and restraint. That's how you win clean. But what happens when strategy shifts and the approach turns unpredictable? In the next clip, humor and chaos collide with authority, proving not every audit is quiet, but every move still has a purpose.
Ming Ling, she's around here. I did get a lead that there's a possible Chinese geisha brothel being operated inside here. Go to the Chinese dragon massage because they don't have happy endings. I'm gonna come here. Maybe I could find out if they are operating illegally. It's just up in the air currently. So you guys have to just, it's the facts. Hey, stop calling the police, please. Hey, he was, by the way, Kurt's a naughty boy. He called the police on me. Kurt, you son of a gun, golly.
You got a vehicle around here?
Huh?
Vehicle.
Oh, I'm airborne qualified. I jumped in on a parachute. My urethra's wet.
Stay off my property.
Whoa, Kurt, young man. You're mean, Kurt. I'm doing an investigation. It's kind of sensitive information. I'm looking for the person if they're going to come out or not. Yeah. I mean, it's a public investigation, but right now I'd rather keep certain details private. BCNN.
But I guess my question is, I'm more interested in who you're looking for.
Miss Ling. Last name Ling. This was the #1 priority on my list. So we're gonna investigate everything, make sure everything's documented properly, and we'll move on from there. BCNN, just remember that.
I can tell you to get off of our property.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you guys owned public property.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, you guys own these poles?
I'm
That's how it works though. Oh no, I'm not gonna go on the property. So making sure obviously why I'm not on the property, so. Yeah, but we're the leading in news, so you're gonna hear a lot about BCNN. You can look it up if you need to. It's gonna be the #1.
I'm more worried about, business and
Yeah, I would be worried too if you guys are doing the wrong thing.
filming my employees as they leave.
They're gonna get filmed. I gotta find Miss Ling. She's around here, and I don't know if you're hiding her from me.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one. We're looking for Miss Ming Ling. She's around here. I did get a lead that there's a possible Chinese geisha brothel being operated inside here. I do not know exactly if this is true, but the whole point of journalism, guys, is to report the facts. I'm out here reporting the facts. So I'm gonna find out, because I'm not against happy endings, don't get me wrong. I truly am not against it, but I would rather the public know that, hey, maybe I'm gonna go to the Chinese dragon massage because they don't have happy endings. I'm gonna come here. Maybe I could find out if they are operating illegally. It's just up in the air currently. So you guys have to it's the facts. I just report news. So that's what I'm here. Look at this. Look at this. I'm official. What can I say? And of course, guys, I got my credentials on me. I got my press pass available. She's up to something. What is she up to? You guys, what is she doing? Maybe we'll know, maybe we won't know. Is that Ming? Is that Ming Ling? Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Want to interrupt you?
Oh, no, you're fine.
What's going on with the
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing an investigation currently. Looking for Miss Ming.
looking for Miss Ming?
Yeah, I just had leads that Miss Ming is here.
Okay. I'm the operations manager here.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard that name.
No, that's why I'm out here to see if she actually comes out or not.
Okay.
But basically just investigative journalism right now. I have gotten leads out here, so I'm trying to find her. I work with BCNN.
You have
It's
a
me.
card?
No, I don't. I just have my press pass, and that's about it currently. I didn't bring my wallet.
Okay. Press pass isn't investigative
Yeah.
credentials.
Oh no, I don't have. I just have my press pass.
Right.
But I'm conducting investigative journalism.
Are you recording me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to record everything, brother. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just curious. You're on, private property, and that.
Oh, I haven't gotten on private property. But if you have any leads,
And what was the name again?
Ming Ling.
Ming Ling.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing. Asian lady.
No.
Haven't seen nothing. Chinese descent. No. Okay. I just got to keep out here until we find her because I'm pretty sure that she is here today. That's why I'm out here today. See, this one's, it's tricky because I can't give too much detail out,
Okay.
but she's, okay. I mean, I could give you a little bit. I was told that certain parlor is here. A parlor.
Parlor.
A massage part, like a happy ending type parlor. So it's illegal.
Going on here?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what type of company this is?
I do have plenty of evidence that would lead me to believe that she is currently here.
Okay. Ming Ping.
Ling, L-I-N-G.
Ming Ling.
Yes.
Ming Ling. Okay. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like against, even if this comes to be true, it's like a happy ending type parlor. I think it should be legal anyway. Like big deal. But I have so many leads that needs this story to be finished. So I'm hoping
to this building?
Yes.
I'm sorry if I'm laughing. This is where from all that concrete.
That's the warehouse portion.
That's the warehouse, and then this is office.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
So that's what's going on here, and I have an office in here. That's pretty outrageous.
So at BCNN, we look for the real news.
BCNN.
Yes, sir.
That's who you work for. I am the one that hires and employs 3/4 of the staff in this building, and I've never heard that name. Yeah, I recommend having some cards or some better credentials than that, just in case, just for your own safety and everything like that.
Oh, were you guys about to beat me up or something? You're like, who is this guy? Let's beat his ass. He doesn't have the credentials.
You waiting like it? I'm thinking, okay, there's some type of, taking pictures of our building. Is some type of, we're going to be on a commercial or an advertisement or something. I was just curious.
I go by Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, Billy B.
Billy B.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's easy enough to remember, right?
Yeah, it should be.
All right, thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
Ming?
Huh? Ming? Last name L-I-N-G.
First name was Ming.
Ming. Yes, sir. Thank you. I should have had my other credentials with me. I do just have my press pass, ladies and gentlemen. Next time I will be bringing my investigative journalism pass because he was fearing for my safety. I don't know if they were able to, jump me and beat me in the road and, pour some suspicious liquid on me. I don't know. But we're getting down to the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. I know Mrs. Ming is in here. I think he's probably hiding her, she could just be in the office, I don't know if she's under the table. I don't know if her lips are wet from the moisture, what she was doing. I do not understand, ladies and gentlemen. But Mrs. Ming Ling, we are gonna see if you love me long time. And she's sucky. I don't know, JBC. We are gonna find out. Billy Buttcrack is gonna get to the bottom of this. From the top of the crack to the bottom. We're going all the way in, baby. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Okay. Yeah, they were wondering what I'm doing. I already told them. Investigative journalism, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Driver's license or
Yeah. Did I commit a crime or something?
No, I'm just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on. Here you go. I go by Billy.
Gotcha.
So, have you heard of?
Watch closely. The shift is subtle but decisive. Under the First Amendment, filming in public is protected, even near businesses. Without reasonable suspicion under Terry v. Ohio, police cannot detain or compel ID. This is not a stop and identify scenario. The officer recognizes it mid-interaction, and in that moment, authority doesn't escalate, it withdraws.
Billy, so I work with BCNN. We try doing real news only. So right now I'm out here for an investigative piece. I did get some leads out here. I don't know if you know who Miss Ming is. Last name L-I-N-G, first name M-I-N-G. Okay. So I'm trying to find her. I was told by the dude that hires 75% of people that he hasn't heard of her. I don't know if he's trying to cover this up or not. But there's still 25% unaccounted for, and I assume that these are the cars. Okay. So I'm waiting until end of shift.
Okay. I'll give this back to you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Just
Yeah.
take it from me, okay?
Okay.
Chaos grabs attention, but structure wins arguments. Behind the jokes, one truth remains. Without clear limits, authority will stretch its power. In the next encounter, watch how a simple label like breach of peace gets challenged and starts to fall apart.
Doing anything.
I understand. No, I am not casing any houses. I live here. I am working on my phone, making sure that it records. I don't see anything wrong with what I'm doing. I'm on public property. I
But
haven't
you're
done
also-
anything illegal.
okay. So,
Okay.
when you cause concern to
Uh-huh.
other people, that's breach of peace, which is a criminal act, which now makes an investigation that you are a suspect for. So, when you do not provide ID, that's called interfering, which is another charge.
I understand this, but
Okay, so
not
do you
breach
have
of peace.
ID?
Yes, I do. I do have ID,
Okay,
just
can I
not on me
please
at the
have
moment.
it?
No, I don't have ID on me at the
What is
moment.
your name?
I don't understand why. I'm not doing anything illegal, and I don't understand how this
I
is
just
breach of
explained
peace.
to you.
I'm not being loud. I'm not being belligerent. I'm not disturbing anybody.
You are disturbing people because we got a call regarding you.
Well, I understand.
So, okay, so you understand it's breach of peace.
No, I don't understand how it's breach of peace if I'm not disturbing anyone. I mean, if somebody call, I appreciate the fact that they called us, suspicious person, suspicious activity.
25.
So
I do
how
appreciate
do we know
that.
you are who you say you are?
I never said I was anybody. I just said that I live here, and,
But how do
and
we
this
know
is. You can knock on the door right now.
And who's
My
the name?
my mother-in-law's in the house right now, and she's babysitting. I also have the key to the house. I don't have any weapons on me. I have no ill will, no ill intent. But I live here.
Well, we could have been probably gone about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Worked with us.
But
Want me to go knock on the door?
yeah, knock all you like. I am just doing a constitutionally protected activity, and I'm not breaking any laws. So I don't see the issue with me identifying myself. That door doesn't open. You're gonna have to go through the side, sir. Thank you. And what's your name and badge number, please?
Wise 332. You can put it right on the video.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Put it right on the video.
It's facing upward. I can't
Wise.
see it. Wise. And badge number?
332.
Thank you for staying professional. Again, like I said, I don't understand how a constitutionally protected activity becomes breach
I
of peace.
explained it to you. I explained it very easily to you.
I don't. That's not the definition of breach of peace. Breach of peace is bring a decibel
Cause
level
an alarm
to
to others. That's
cause of
there you
alarm.
go.
That's not my issue. The suspicious person. Somebody thinks that I'm
You're
suspicious.
suspicious.
That's
an
not
alarm.
illegal. That's
But
not
then
a charge.
You don't want to provide ID, so I don't know if you live here. I don't know whose house you're taking a picture of. I don't know anything. You are a suspect at this time.
I understand this.
Okay.
Can you tell them no? Can they leave me alone, please? Thank you.
I don't know why you're making it
No
so
le diga mi
difficult.
nombre. No le diga mi nombre. Gracias.
How do I know you don't have a warrant out for your arrest?
No, I don't have a warrant out for my
How do
arrest.
I know that?
Because I don't engage in criminal activities.
I don't know that.
I understand.
Notice how the accusation shifts but never lands. Breach of peace statutes require actual disruptive conduct, not mere concern from others. Under Terry versus Ohio, officers still need reasonable, articulable suspicion tied to a specific crime. Refusing ID alone does not create interference unless a lawful detention exists. Here, the officer circles the language but never establishes the elements, and without elements, enforcement fades.
Again, nothing illegal what I'm doing. And I will be getting information to see what breach of peace is, because I have your badge, name and badge number. I'm going to get his. This is, he's a K9 unit, number 777ZMF. And we have another cruiser here. I would like to get his name. This is the cruiser right here, 127EH. I'm sorry?
Maria.
Maria who?
T-X-0.
Do you have a phone number for the complainant?
May I? Rivera?
Yep.
And badge number?
312.
Thank you very much. Thank you for staying professional.
Let's hop out of the middle of the road.
25, I do not have any phone number.
When labels fail, power often escalates. If they can't justify it, they might force it. But this is where everything gets real. In the next clip, a line is crossed, and what follows exposes the difference between authority and abuse of it.
How are we doing? How are we doing?
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid, okay? I understand that you have an issue with law enforcement. I understand that you're trying to film me, but in the process of you filming,
do you understand that this is public?
Let me finish real quick. In the process of me filming,
am I being detained?
You filming me?
Am I being detained?
Did you see these lights?
So does that mean I'm being detained?
You are being detained right now. Why?
What reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion?
Filming a child. That is why. And I was trying to explain that to you, but you want to interrupt me just to ask.
So am I under arrest? Are you going to arrest me for filming a child, sir?
All right.
In public?
Listen.
I don't need to listen to your shit. Your contact is non-consensual.
You can't ask me a question and then not allow me to answer it. Like how? Why would you ask the question if you're not going to let me answer, Miss? Why? Why even ask the question then? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to ask a question and then not allow anybody to answer? Okay. So, just so you understand, since I didn't get to say it when I initially started talking to you, I understand that you are filming. You are free to film. I have no issue with that. We are on public property. I have no issue with that. Just so you know, I am filming as well. Okay? Body cam for video and audio. All right? So, the reason I'm coming over to talk with you is because you are filming a child. I understand that you like to film us and make sure that we are doing our job correctly and proficiently. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But in the process of you filming me, you're filming a child. Okay? Of all the different interactions that you've had with law enforcement, that is the reason I came over here to speak with you, okay? Do you understand that? Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
for
consensual
what
encounter.
crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
for
you.
filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes. Sir.
Are you fucking for real, dude?
Were you
in
not
public?
Filming a child? Were you not filming me talking to that child? My point exactly.
Am I free to go, sir?
You are not free to go.
Am I under arrest, sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your
so
supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman. So outside of the legality of this, while we're waiting for my supervisor and you pleading the fifth, out of curiosity, were you in the military? Just out of curiosity, it has nothing to do with this stop. I'm just wondering, because you're wearing the hat you're wearing. You're not in trouble by answering. I'm a veteran myself. I just wanted to thank you for your service if you were. That is the only reason I'm asking. If you still feel to plead the fifth to that's fine. Okay? But if you were military, I appreciate your service and thank you. Okay? Outside of this interaction, all right? Okay, good talk. So, why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton. Badge number ZH462. Okay. Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
What articulable reasonable suspicion of a crime have I committed that made you detain me, sir?
Why do I continue to answer that question specifically if I've already made that
Because you haven't stated a law that says I can't film a child in public.
It is illegal to film a child.
Are you ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so. Okay. So, while we're waiting, did you want to get the car number? It's 1601. Charlie 1, can you run 29P on Anthem? So this is my supervisor. So I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile. Say what? I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your fucking officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
All right.
I stated that. I stated that.
What do you mean just be gone? He fucking detained me illegally, sir.
You're not detained. You can go.
He detained me, sir. Am I being detained, Mr. Horton?
He's undetaining you.
Yes.
So I don't understand why.
Okay, so I'm free to go and I'm free to stay. Fuck you, Officer Horton, you piece of shit. You scumbag motherfucker.
Thank you.
You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
scumbag blue line thug motherfucker. Do you understand what you just did? You illegally detained me for filming a child, sir. What the fuck is wrong with you? How long have you been a police officer, sir? How long have you been a police officer, sir?
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
This is where pressure breaks the surface. Filming in public, even where minors are present, is generally protected under the First Amendment. There is no federal law prohibiting filming a child in public view. Under Terry v. Ohio, detention requires reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime, not discomfort, not assumption. Watch the shift. Once the supervisor arrives, the legal foundation is tested, and it fails instantly. What remains is not authority, but exposure.
You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Fucking detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a bitch.
No, that was not.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Sparkman, ZH469. You're free to go. You're free to go, sir.
I sure hope you're going to speak to this gentleman about what he just did to me.
I will.
What do you mean we're good? I'm not fucking good. I was just illegally detained. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Five encounters, 5 different styles, from chaos in Waverly to calm control in Connecticut, from satire that exposes fear to false charges that collapse, to a detention that should have never happened. Different scenes, same pattern. When you don't know your rights, they lead. When you do, they hesitate. This isn't about winning arguments. It's about understanding where authority ends and where your freedom begins. So ask yourself, what would you do in that moment? If you've ever been asked for ID without a reason, drop your story in the comments. Hit like if you believe rights should be respected, not tested. Subscribe so next time you're not guessing, you're ready. This is ID Refusal Pro, where knowledge isn't optional, it's protection.